Our one active spot in the northeast corner of our viewing area with that flash flood warning in effect until almost 1 a.m. and now a new street flood advisory in effect farther south in Hancock County with these heavy downpours and a lot of lightning. It appears some of that northern end of this cell is starting to weaken a bit. The lightning count coming down, but a really big core of lightning right there. We also have a big storm, and you may see even in the city and other spots away from this, the lightning kind of lighting up the sky with this storm here. So really heavy rain right now between Slidell and roughly New Orleans East, right over the twin span. So definitely if you were thinking about heading out, might want to wait a little bit on that. We're waiting for these to rain themselves out and finish, but we are seeing them building back a little bit into parts of Washington and St. Tammany Parish. So we will see. We should see this eventually coming to an end, as we've seen with some of those northern parts of the cells. Our high resolution model not doing the greatest job on picking up on the current scene, but they do have the potential for some of those showers and storms north of the lake and into Mississippi. They have everything kind of shifting off to the east generally and then calming down overnight. So shouldn't be too much longer. Hopefully everyone's doing okay where they are and don't have to venture out and get into, driving around and so forth tonight if you are under those storms. Tomorrow morning looks quiet. We'll move through the day. This is lunchtime, and just a heads up for tomorrow afternoon, we may see a few downpours like we've seen here and there scattered about lately. This is by 6 p.m., little bit of rain maybe wrapping up, and then into the evening, you can see by 10 p.m. most things calming down as far as any rain goes. And this is definitely one of these weeks where it's not raining, sometimes very hard, we're going to be really hot. So we actually have a heat advisory in effect for tomorrow, as well as the chance for a few of those scattered storms. Very standard July weather this time of year, as we know. And then next weekend, I was saying things change a little bit. It looks like we'll have more clouds, probably more rain. And that may bring our heat down, with highs maybe back in the 80s to around 90, as opposed to 96 yesterday and 95 today like we hit. These are your highs. Look at this. Slidell 97 and Bogalusa 97. And now rain in these general areas. A lot of other spots made it to about 95. And tonight we're mostly lower 80s or upper 70s. We are expecting lows for early tomorrow in that range. Tonight, most of the rain does come to an end, and that'll be the case by early tomorrow, starting pretty quiet, I think, and then highs again, middle 90s with a decent chance for the scattered rain. Here's your heat advisory area, and this is from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. tomorrow. Heat indices near 112. We certainly got into that range in spots today and yesterday. So the heat certainly here, no surprise, it is July. Your forecast for tomorrow you can see in the afternoon especially, and into early evening we'll have that chance of rain, especially higher, and then it calms down. In the upper atmosphere, we have two highs. That places us right in the middle, and that weakness, you could call it, is what's allowing the daily scattered storms to form. Also, this is by this next weekend, so Saturday, almost a week from now, you can see that a trough will start to drop in, and as that starts to get more centered right over our area, by next weekend, I think that will enhance the chance for rain. So chances for rain through most of this week, maybe about 40%, could be a bit higher from day to day, but I would not be surprised by scattered downpour. So just a heads up there, we will have that in the forecast every day. And then by Friday and Saturday, I have the rain chance a little higher. The rain has been around. In fact, for July, we're about average 3 inches. We're just below 3 inches at the airport. And almost every weekday, strangely, we've gotten rain in the green boxes. And then our weekends have been drier, at least at the airport. But of course, we have that scattered kind of pattern. We are expecting slightly above normal rain totals through July. For us this week, it's looking like 1 to 2, but as we're seeing tonight, you can easily get a quick 1 to 2 inches, maybe in those spots, another additional 1 to 2 inches in the next hour or so as those storms continue. So we can get some heavy downpours. Wouldn't be surprised by that. 7-day forecast shows our rain chances continuing to edge up toward the weekend and then stay around 40% perhaps by next Sunday.